High school seniors everywhere are patiently waiting for a chance to walk across a graduation stage and bring some closure to their 12 years in school. Such is the case for 19 kids in the small DeSoto Parish town of Stanley. But their big day won't be complete without number 20 right by their side. Outside Stanley High School along Highway 84, you can't miss the banners blowing in the wind.
I can see my face. Yeah, it feels good.
The proud faces of seniors like Brennan LaFleur and Justin Glaze.
You wait for pre-K, dreaming of this moment.
It's a dream that carries you all the way to your senior graduation, a ceremony which is on hold for now due to the pandemic.
We literally skipped the last day of school. Yeah, we skipped them. We're
never
going to school again.
That I did not know the other day when I called Brennan's mother. I guess you have a high school senior.
I do.
Wanted to ask her about the banners in front of the school.
We're proud of our kids, we're proud of our seniors, and we thought it would be a nice gesture.
But it was pretty obvious this was about more than just a nice gesture. 19 seniors and one extra banner for a young man who by school standards didn't officially make the grade.
It's natural to put him in there with the rest of them.
Because to the rest of them,
I think about it every day. It'll be something every day.
There's not a day they don't think about life with him. A 6-year-old named Bryce Norwood.
Living across the street from him, that was my best friend at the time.
That time, some 14 years ago, when they were just pre-K students at Stanley.
Once they become a part of you, you're like a family.
Their preschool teacher was Karen Welbert.
He touched so many lives and so many people in so many ways.
Pretty impressive for a little 4-year-old with mighty big dreams.
He had asked me one time, he's like, Mom, can you be a professional baseball player, a doctor, and a teacher? He wanted to do all three, and I'm like, well,
Bryce's mother, Alicia, tells me he was only 3 days into the start of pre-K that fall when Bryce's fast-moving dreams were suddenly paused.
You never know what tomorrow holds, so never take one day for granted.
Bryce was diagnosed with a rare form of childhood cancer. Instead of fun in the classroom, it was long stays at St. Jude's Children's Hospital in Memphis. The entire time he was away fighting for his life.
I mean, they're 4, and they don't understand the brevity of what can happen, and they just knew that they loved Bryce.
The class sent get well cards and counted the days until Bryce's return.
I remember like it was yesterday. I went up to him and hugged him, and I was like, Bryce, where'd your hair go, buddy?
These two even shaved their heads for their friend for life.
I held off my toilet paper snow day in the classroom until he could get there because I wanted him to have a memory.
Every year on the first day of school, after dropping the kids off, I would go over and I would sit there, and imagine the parents taking their kids in for the first day of school.
And every year, when the family takes their first day of school pics, Bryce was there. The little slugger who wore number 11 for his older brother Zach and younger sister Mia, Bryce was there. And each and every year at school,
even though he's not here, he's still part of them and everything they do.
His classmates wore red every Valentine's Day in remembrance of the day Bryce passed away. And these trees were planted on the playground.
I could always look back and say, that's Bryce. That's Bryce's trees.
And a year ago, at their junior ring ceremony, those kids carried Bryce right up to that podium.
I thought yesterday about you and days before that too.
They presented Alicia with this fitting keepsake.
God has you in his arms. I have you in my heart. It means everything to a mom that your kid is still thought of and they're still loved.
For these graduating seniors,
you just think every day what he would be like.
And the parents and teachers at Stanley High.
Because he's a part of us. He's a part of this community.
No doubt, this little kid earned this spot right alongside the graduating class of 2020.
When those kids walk across that stage, part of Bryce is walking across that stage.
Karen Welburn has since retired, and Brendan's mother, Tori LaFleur, well, now she's the pre-K teacher. No word yet if Brendan will be punished for skipping that last day of school.